All right, so we're making chicken cutlets today. One of our favorites. It's a snowy day, and everyone's making soup. So we thought
we can make something different.
Chicken cutlets instead. Okay. So just so you know, when we started before recording, I seasoned the chicken with just salt and pepper, so it's already been seasoned. And even the flour over here, this flap.
Like seasoned.
Yeah, the flour's been seasoned also. A little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of paprika, and a little bit of salt and pepper. That's it. All right. So what we're gonna do for right now, for the first step, is we're just going to flour the chicken. Something everybody does when they make their cutlets, and Milana's gonna help me do that. So I'm just gonna show her the first time. So we're just gonna take them, put it in, flip it. You got full coverage? How's it look? You got full coverage? Shake any extra off. Think you can handle that? Mm-hmm. You gotta kneel on here though, because you gotta be up high. Good. Alright, give it a shot. Use 2 hands. Good, get in that flour. Nice and easy. Good. Flip it. Gently. Nice. Now look, underneath you we're missing some flour, so we'll just move that under there. Good. Give it a good pat. Take a look. Shake it off a little. Nice. In the plate. Excellent. Good. Next one. Piece of cake, right? We got this. Cooking our meals. Give it a flip. Now we don't have to go too crazy with this because the flour is mainly just the glue that'll keep the breadcrumbs from falling off of the chicken.
That is this one.
Yeah, go ahead. This is a longer one.
I think we might need to cut this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it and put it in my mouth.
At dinner time.
Yeah, of course. Don't go too crazy with seasoning your flour. Some of it will fall off in the egg wash. I'm gonna hit one here. Okay. Some of it will fall off in the egg wash, which is no big deal. Most of it will stay on, but don't go too crazy about seasoning your flour. It's not that important. I do put, as you'll see later, we'll put some Parmesan cheese into our breadcrumbs. Gives it a little bit of the saltiness, gives it that real nice Italian flavor, which is what we're looking for. Hold on, let's drop this down. Shake it off. There you go. So we missed a little, gotta get that, right? Yeah, shake it so it's nice and even. How's it look?
Pretty good.
Alright, last one. Lift it. Lift it. Shake it. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. All right, so we'll come back in a little while with the egg wash and the breadcrumbs. All right, so we're back, joined by
Peter Richard Collesano.
Incredibly happy Peter Richard. And we're going to be adding the breadcrumbs now. So if you weren't, I have help here, which is fantastic. It makes it a lot easier for me. But if you didn't have help, if you wanted to do this, we already have them floured. All right, they're seasoned and floured. So if I was doing this without any help, I would try to use one hand for the wet and one hand for the dry. So it would go something like this. I would take my chicken cutlet with my right hand, dip it in the egg. Now you may be doing this, but whatever, go along with me, all right? And then put it into the breadcrumbs and keep my left hand only for the breadcrumbs. Make sure we're nice and covered, any excess, and done. So now this hand will stay dry and this hand will stay wet, and I won't get as much of that nasty clumping that gets on your hands, which makes me absolutely sick. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is Peter Richard is going to do the egging part. He's gonna get the slimy, gooey part. And Milana, who already used the flour before, she's gonna do the breadcrumbs. And then when you're done, you make sure it gets over here, okay? Just so you know what we did, this is seasoned breadcrumbs, and some people in my family may recognize one of this. It's probably older than me. Just put a little, we put some Parmesan cheese, Reggiano in here, Pecorino Reggiano in here. I already put some in, but I love putting that in there. The flavor is pretty darn good. Okay? So Peter Richard, you're my egg man. Get pick one up.
And I am the bread man. I'm a lady.
Gently into the egg because we don't want the eggs splashing all over the place, right? Good. And you can flip it over gently.
Kind of looks like a boot.
That one does look like a boot. Nope, it's gotta be all the way. There you go. Good. Now pick it up and put it right into the breadcrumbs. Now you can use both hands because you're only doing egg. Good. Now Milana, give it a little pat. Flip it over. Good. Okay, so we missed a little bit there, so we'll flip it back again. Yeah. See how we do. Looks pretty good.
Let's shake off the excess.
What are you gonna be doing?
I'm watching, man. You kidding me? You guys are doing awesome.
Like cooking it.
Very good. How about we do this? I'll move this right over here so you can put that. And I got nothing to do, so I'm gonna go take care of something else. You guys got this. Gently with the egg.
Just making a drink.
Pay attention to what you're doing. Nice. A little flip.
What makes it
Alright, so I want to just show one thing. Sometimes when we flip, if you can come in, sometimes when we flip, we get this empty space because when we flip and pull, just wait a second, okay? When we flip and pull, we get that empty space. All you gotta do, give a little shake, and it evens back out. Alright, great way to do that. Alright, I got this one. I'll finish this one off for you. Alright, and you guys get back to work.
Rosie, now you can use both hands, right? You just want one hand?
All the way. That's where your second hand might come in helpful. If you use your second hand. Yeah, but why would you do that? Why would you listen anyway?
This is sticky.
Good job. All right, with the shake. The shimmy and the shake. That's the technique.
Very good way now.
Good. All right, I think that one looks good. Peter Richard, you can start dipping while she's doing the breading, and this will speed things up a little bit. Okay, so we got some empty space. What do we do? Good. There you go. So you can get started with your egg again. Just want to show you something here. After you flip this, and before you put in the breadcrumbs, just let any excess drip off. Okay, we'll let any drip off, and when she's done, kind of like boogies. We don't want extra boogies in our breadcrumbs.
Of course not.
Can you give that a shake, 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 Milana?
I do.
That, I don't want to put it on the middle. Just go forward and back. Yeah, that's it, good. Okay, we'll put that in there, and then we can do the work on the next one. Here, just go forward and back. That's why I gotta be careful with the egg, dude.
I don't think anyone on me.
Oh, so it's just on the floor. Okay.
No one wants it on me.
Yeah, at least it's not on me, okay, okay. Looks good on you, though. Here, let me just get...
I think my fingers turned into Slimer's fingers.
And I highly suggest after this portion of the show, washing your hands because it's nasty. Show those fingers. All right, so we'll be back with an interesting technique. Maybe you'll find it interesting on how to cook them. All right. So what I said to you before was that I have I don't know if it's a unique way. I want to deep fry these chicken cutlets, but I'm doing it in the wok. And the cool thing about a wok is that at the very bottom of a wok, it comes a little more narrow and then it gets wider towards the top. So you don't need as much oil to deep fry chicken cutlets or anything that you want to deep fry. So we're going to deep fry these, but we're going to do it in a wok because it's really a lot more efficient. So we'll just drop these in. We're at a temperature of, about 350.
At least about 2 at a time. Probably.
Yeah, we can do 2. We can put 2 in here at a time. You see they bubble away nice, looking good.
They look almost already cooked.
And what Peter Richard will do is he'll pull these out. Shouldn't take too long. We may flip them, may not. Not totally necessary, but
It's possible
kinda see-
that we will.
yeah, it's possible. See the color that we're getting? It's gonna be.
It's
You'll
almost-
know.
It's almost getting a little browner like our pork cutlets.
So you'll know when you see that color. They'll start to float a little more. You'll see that color start to get nice and brown. So you know we have it on about medium-high heat. So on my oven, it's like 6.5 on my stove. All right. Very gently squeeze and just turn it. So what you want to do is you just want to take it and flip it. You don't have to flip it all the way around.
Okay.
So we're going to do that one. I'm going to do that one, right?
Okay.
So take it at the narrower part. Okay. Got it? You have it? Okay. So use that one.
Here?
Yeah. Just turn it like the page of a book. Go the other way. Yeah. Sweet. And then just make sure they're separate. Good. We'll let those go for a few more minutes. But they're getting close. You see that color? They came to the top. Let's not drip over on the floor. You see they come to the top a little bit. Come in close. See if you can hear that whistling that's going on. You hear that? That means we're really close. When it starts to sing, you're almost done. All right, so I'm going to give it one more quick flip, and then Peter Richard's going to pull these for me.
Yay!
You don't want to overcook them because then they're just tough and chewy and they're not as good. It's not necessary. No, I certainly get nervous about undercooking chicken.
I don't want to like it chewy.
Yeah.
Oh,
But now you can see they're starting to sink again. We're just about done. Peter Richard, you're going to pull these out for me in about a minute.
I don't know.
You pull it out, put it right on this plate, okay? How are they looking?
That's so...
Looking beautiful. I think we're ready.
I'm
So
thinking
I'm going to give this to you. I'm going to give this to you. Okay, grab one, please. Pull it out right on here. Sweet. Grab the second one. Nice. Okay. So, those are the cutlets that we're looking at.
Huh? Just stuff.
And those are our chicken cutlets. Alright. Alright, so Milana's going to pull these for me. Again, they're starting to come to the top. Starting to float. The breadcrumb's getting a little darker. Think you can give these a flip? Let's do it together. Take this. Nice. Squeeze. Good. See that color? We're listening for that whistle. Don't go anywhere. That whistle's starting to kick up. That whistle is basically the juices, all the moisture on the inside, not all the moisture, but moisture on the inside starting to evaporate. It's coming through the meat, and you can hear that escaping from the meat. Let's do it one more time, and we're almost done here. I love just seeing that, like that crispy chicken like that. Alright, so we're going to take these off. Milana's got these. Squeeze. Let it drip for a second. Drip, 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 drip. Let's do that slow-mo. Drip. Alright, do one more. Drip. Drip. Alright, great job. Alright, now we'll have to see how they are. Alright, so we're all set. The last of them. Everybody's got their dinner all set. We also have here some zucchini with some seasoning, blah blah blah, and some baked potato. And I made some honey mustard sauce here, but I added a little bit of chipotle seasoning, so chipotle flavor in there, and I think it's gonna be nice. One thing about chipotle, don't overdo it. Add a little, taste it, then add some more. Once you go too far with chipotle, it's all over. You might as well chuck it because it's just gonna be too much. All right, let's taste. Let's see how it is. Give it a taste. How'd we do?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Horrible.
Yeah. All right. Great. So, if you do yours a little different, give us a comment and let us know how you do it. We're always looking for different ways to do it better. We'd like to give that a try, maybe. All right. So write in the comments, give us a comment and a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.